Notes receivable. Notes receivable are more formalized documents than trade receivables or accounts receivable, as they are written promises to pay and carry an interest provision. Typically, they have more legal standing and are easier to enforce in a court of law. Notes receivable will have a face value, and typically the days outstanding are on the face of the document. Often notes receivable are for large amounts and are due over a long period of time. Many times companies will require a customer with a long outstanding trade or accounts receivable to consummate a note receivable to ensure legal standing for the company during the collection process. To calculate interest, a banker's year will be used, which is comprised of 360 days. Here we have a typical notes receivable. This is the amount of the note. These are the months that the note will be outstanding, so this will be 60 days. This is the date of the note. This is to whom the note will be paid, the amount will be paid. This is the amount of the note, and this is the interest the note carries. So let's look at how we would compute the interest on this note receivable. The face value of the note is $1,000. The annual interest rate is 12%, and this will give us our annual interest. Now we want to be able to convert the annual interest into a daily rate so that we can determine the amount of interest on the note when it's paid off in 60 days. So we'll take the annual interest and we will divide it by 360 days, which is the banker's year. And we have a daily interest of 33 cents. The number of days outstanding are 60 days, so the interest on the note will be $20. When a trade receivable is exchanged, the company will often require the customer to pay some cash at the time of the exchange. So in this instance, Brent Company signed a note receivable for $1,000, but it owed $1,200. So it would have paid cash of $200 as a good faith token to show that they were willing to make good on the accounts receivable, pay a portion of cash, and then consummate a note receivable for a longer term and show the company, Wilmo Resort, that it means to pay. So when the note is paid off, the journal entry will be the cash that Wilmo Resort will receive. Now the cash that they will receive will be the face value of the note, which was $1,000, plus the interest revenue of $20. So the entire cash amount they will receive will be $1,020. Now, let's look at recognizing interest receivable and adjusting journal entry. This is a new example, and this is when a note straddles a financial statement date. So when the books are closed for a period, an adjusting journal entry will be required for interest earned but not yet paid as of the financial statement date. This adjusting journal entry will affect the journal entry that will be recorded when the note is subsequently paid. So in this example, the face value of our note is $1,200. The annual interest rate is 12%. The annual interest is $144, so we're going to break it down to a daily rate using the banker's year-end days of 360. The daily interest is $40. The note will be outstanding for 90 days, so the interest on the note is $36. Now, we have 30 days that are in 2013 that we have to recognize when we prepare the financial statements as of December 1st, 2013. So $12 related to 30 days will be the interest revenue that will be recognized in 2013. So we show the receivable of $12 and the interest revenue of $12. Now, when the note is subsequently paid in 60 days in 2014, what we would record would be the entire cash amount that we will receive, which is the face value of the note and the $36. So the interest on the note is $36. So the company knows that it's going to receive $1,236. The note will be credited because it is no longer outstanding, and also we will credit the interest receivable that we recorded in 2013 to show that it is no longer due. The difference between the interest receivable and the note receivable and the cash that is paid out on the note is $24, and that represents the 60 days in 2014, the $24, which is the interest revenue that would be recognized in 2014.